You might be wondering why I'm wearing a suit, and it's because today we have a very official announcement. Now, I've been hyping this one up for a minute, but today is the day, like I said, I can officially announce it. And guys, we are hosting our first ever build challenge in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. This is in collaboration with the LEGO group, and we have been working behind the scenes for some insane prizing, some really fun prompts for you guys to build off of, as well as giveaways in between the challenge for people that might not even end up winning. So get ready, because players of all skill levels will be able to participate in this, and I cannot wait to host it because yes, the LEGO group has basically given me the green light to host this around our community here. As you should probably know by now, if you watch the videos, you know that the Axo gang rides strong. So for this challenge, I'm gonna need all of you guys to show up and participate. I know we have some excellent builders in the community, so without further ado, let's get into the details of this challenge. But if you're not already subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. And also, you're gonna have to join our Discord, but I'll talk more about that later. For now, subscribe though, so you don't miss any of the further details, and let's get into it. Now, like I already mentioned, this challenge in particular is just gonna be for Odyssey, but there are a ton of crazy updates coming out for Brick Life as well. Over here, since we mainly focus on Odyssey, I felt like it made more sense to do that. Now, I'll give you guys the prompts in a second, but before I do, there's a few more small details to get into. First off, we're gonna have 3 prompts, so 3 different ways you can build. Each one is completely different from one another, and they're also, again, personal to me, which you'll hear about in a second. Hint, hint, there might be some cheese involved. I don't think it would be a Kaz build challenge if there wasn't cheese. Anyway, this challenge begins right now. So as of the time you're watching this video and it goes live, you can start building these prompts right away, and you'll have up until the 3rd of June, so exactly a month, to submit any responses for this challenge. This basically gives you an entire month to get dialed in and build whatever you want to try to win. I'm going to be judging them on a live stream at the very end. So on the 3rd, which is going to be a Tuesday, I will be judging a ton of responses, reacting to a ton, and then announcing the official winners. Also, in the month of May, for any videos that I'm uploading on LEGO Fortnite, I'm going to be shouting out random people at random times that are participating in the build challenge, even if the video that I'm making doesn't have anything to do with the build challenge. So simply by submitting things to my Discord, which I'll get into more detail later for, you can get featured in a random video of mine, which is pretty cool. I know a lot of people want to be featured in my videos, so now's the time. But we're not done there. Halfway through the challenge on the 17th, we're going to be doing a video announcing halfway winners. I know this sounds crazy. These are not the official winners, but halfway through the month, there are going to be winners that I personally choose with the LEGO group, and you guys are going to be able to pick from a select group of LEGO sets in real life. So any LEGO set that you desire out of the ones offered, you can choose, and I will personally ship it to you. On top of that, we'll be giving away V-Bucks, and at the end, the grand prize, if you're ready for it. Drum roll, please. The grand prize is actually going to get their LEGO Fortnite build in-game, recreated in real life. So the best builds will literally be recreated by the LEGO design team and recreated for real life and put on display for everyone to see. Along with that, you'll obviously be featured on my final live stream on the 3rd. You're going to win 13,000 V-Bucks. Just like the halfway winners, you'll also be able to select from a group of LEGO sets of your choice. And lastly, a friend request from me on LEGO Fortnite so we can play together sometime. And that's only if you don't want to add me, I don't have to add you, but if you want a friend request, that's another prize. 3 winners as well, since there are 3 prompts, and we've waited long enough. It's time to get into those 3 prompts. Now, right off the bat, because I already spoiled it with cheese, the first prompt is going to be cheese. Now, this one's meant to be the most beginner-friendly one because it's meant to be the most open-ended as well. The only requirement for this category is that you have cheese featured in your build somehow. There's 2 main ways you can do it. It's either by using the Pleasant Park prefab, which is actually a free gallery that you get in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey. Again, beginner-friendly because you don't even have to have any build kits in order to participate in this one. Another way you can feature cheese in your build is even easier, and it's just by slapping an item frame and then a piece of cheese inside of it to display in your build. So again, this one leaves a lot up to your own imagination. You can build something very simple, or you can build something insane like a flying piece of cheese. It's literally totally up to you. There's no wrong way to do this prompt. Just make sure you're either featuring the color yellow or you have a wall mount with a piece of cheese featured somewhere in the build. And the next category is one that I thought of myself because I've never really seen it done in LEGO Fortnite yet, but I think it could be super cool if done right. Now, the name for this category is called Dollhouse Display, and essentially what that means is it's a cutout build. I'll pop up a few examples on screen that you're seeing now, but essentially all you got to do is build some sort of display slash dollhouse, and while you're doing that, just make sure that one wall is completely cut out, so when you're staring at it from the front, you can actually see everything inside. You can get super complex like the images you're seeing here, or again, you can keep this pretty simple and build a single room or a set of some sort. Either way, the only requirement requirement for this is that there's a cutaway wall where you can look inside and see an entire prop set or display. If you're one of those builders that's really into interior design, I think this one will really be up your alley. I'm excited to see what you guys cook up on this one specifically because I've never really seen this done before, and I honestly wanted to build one myself, which is why I got the idea in the first place. But yeah, go crazy with that one. I'm so hyped to see what you guys do there. And last but not least, we do have one more prompt. And for this last prompt, I'm calling it the Sculpt Showdown. And this might be our most expert prompt we have out of all of them. It's pretty advanced, and it's because you're gonna have to create a sculpture for this one, which honestly, I still struggle with. But build the sculpture of your dreams with no limits and just go absolutely insane. If you ever watch one of the videos where I react to other builders of the community, I always see sculptures and they always just impress me so much. I felt like it'd be a miss to not include sculptures on here, so I'm super excited to see what you guys do with all three of these prompts. As you're seeing them on screen here, the way I laid them out, I basically wanted one that was pretty easy, one that was a little more difficult, and then one for the more advanced builders. And honestly, these tiers might not even be true. Maybe for some of you, sculptures are very, very easy, in which case it wouldn't be an advanced build. One more detail I didn't mention earlier is that you can actually participate in all three of these as well. And then the last detail that I held off until the very end is going to be the Discord part of things, because that's going to be where you submit all of the responses for this challenge. It's the only way that you're going to be able to be reviewed by me. So go ahead and join up with the link below. And when you're in there, you'll see an events tab with 3 different threads for each of the categories that you can submit to. All you got to do there is simply create your own post, give it a title, and go ahead and share screenshots or videos of the build itself. Also, if you could add your gamer tag or Epic Games username there as well, so I can add you and maybe tour it on a live stream, feel free to do that. But the main requirements are simply to go ahead and give it a title and then submit screenshots or video. Video is going to work better because then I'll have a better view of everything. But if you can't do video, screenshots will work just fine. Like I said, you have the entire month of May to participate. So if you're watching this video, that means it's time to go. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the content that we're making around this, because I'm going to be shouting people out all month. This is super, super exciting, guys. Like I said, this is a huge announcement for me. Thank you once again to the LEGO group for putting their trust in me to host this build challenge. And guys, I cannot wait to see the final results, as well as, like I said, that grand prize where your guys' builds can be recreated by the LEGO design team. Not only that, you guys can win LEGO sets and V-Bucks all month, so make sure you participate, even if you're a beginner builder. So excited to see what you guys get up to. I'll be super active in the Discord, reacting and replying to everyone. So yeah, hop in. It'll be a good time. Guys, subscribe if you are new, and I will catch you guys in the next video, as well as on the stream that I'm hosting on June 3rd, revealing the winners. If you have any other questions, be sure to ask in the thread over on Discord. If you made it all the way until the end, comment and let me know what prompt you guys are participating in, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.